everybody, and welcome back. If this is your first video, then just welcome. Today's topic of conversation is self-prioritization. So if you haven't seen my other getting to know yourself video, I'm going to link that down in the description. But without further ado, I'm going to give you my 3 tips on how to help you prioritize yourself. Tip number 1 is listen to your body and treat your body right. It's so easy in today's society to just be going, and never stop to actually think, am I thirsty? Am I hungry? Does my knee hurt? Why does my knee hurt? So just be sure that as you're going throughout your day that you're slowing down, taking deep breaths, make sure that you're eating right and sleeping right. And as always, I will say, talk to a doctor if you're not sure about what diet or how much sleep you need. I am not a doctor. I am just someone who wants to see you guys live your best lives. Tip number 2 is to be kind to yourself. There's so much out there on social media and just media in general anymore that we are always comparing ourselves to other people. And that's something that we really need to work on. It's something that I'm working on. Trying not to compare myself to others, but just looking at others as inspiration or places where I might want to be in the future, or I see them do something and think, I want to work towards that. So don't just compare yourself and say, oh, I don't have a 6-pack, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has a 6-pack, so I must be a POS or too lazy or just no good at anything. That's not true. You've got your own strengths. Everybody's got their own strengths. So just try to avoid comparing yourself to people, maybe even avoid social media just for certain parts of the day or even altogether, because it's very easy to start comparing yourself to other people's lives, especially when you're on Instagram. You're like, this is a real person doing real things. And it's not really how they live their lives. It's a little snippet of one moment where they are feeling good or showing you something they can do. And that shouldn't discourage you from trying those things or trying to be like them, but don't put that final comparison as the end-all be-all. Just try to look at yourself and just build off of who you are. Try to be sure that you're just showing self-compassion. It's easy to be compassionate of other people's feelings, but be sure to be compassionate of your own feelings and your own thoughts. Don't brush them aside because they're yours and in your head. They're meaningful to you. So be sure to show your self-compassion. Also, sometimes we have huge expectations of ourselves. We have a to-do list a mile long, and that gets really daunting and makes us feel bad and puts those negative thoughts in our head. So it's important to also sometimes lower your expectations of what you can do in a day. I'm not saying to lower your expectations entirely for life. If you want to be a millionaire, go for it. But your day-to-day expectations might be, well, today I got these 3 items on my list done and I only made $20. That's a step. Just take baby steps, because life isn't about being perfect immediately. Life is about growth. We are all growing. From the minute we're born, we grow in one way or another. Not just our bodies, but our hearts and our mind. And it's important to just nurture that growth with positive thinking and overall just well-being. Tip 3, I know that last one was a little bit long, so let's get into number 3 here, is dedicate time to yourself. We can easily spend so much time thinking, I gotta do this for this person, especially like me, I have a husband and a child, And I find myself always thinking, what does my child need? What does my husband need? Does my husband need his work clothes done? Do I need to take Charles out for a walk? Do I need to get him to school? And then at the end of the day, it's easy to realize that I haven't taken any time for myself. So just try to put 15 minutes into your schedule every day where you get to sit and be by yourself, do your own thing, and just let yourself relax, breathe. It's important to even treat yourself, buy yourself a bouquet of flowers, and just get yourself some chocolates. It doesn't have to come from somebody else for you to be treated. Treat yourself. You're worth it. But most importantly, just try to discover what matters to you. Like I talked about in the last tip, it's very easy to compare ourselves to other people. So it's equally as important to prioritize your well-being, your thoughts, and what you think matters in this world. Not everybody thinks saving the rainforest is the most important thing. Not everybody thinks animal shelters need help, but you have your own personal thoughts and your personal feelings, and you can do good out there in the world, but first you have to figure out what matters to you and what you really care about. So I'm gonna end this video by just reminding you guys that prioritizing yourself is not selfish. It's very easy to think, well, it is selfish because you're thinking all about yourself. You're saying these other people don't matter, but that's just it. It's not that everybody doesn't matter. It's just that you also matter. You are important. And if you plan on helping others, saving the rainforest, saving animals, becoming the best scientist out there, then you have to first help yourself. You have to help yourself to help others. So thank you guys so much for watching. If this was helpful, be sure to leave a like and a comment. Tell me down below, what do you like to do when you get your 15 minutes to yourself during the day? I personally like to either play video games or journal. I'm so into self-discovery right now. I've got this journal called Story of My Life, and you can just go in and it has prompts that ask, you know, what did you do in this year? What was your favorite memory from this place? Or do you have a childhood memory that gives you a certain smell that takes you back to it? So it's been really fun, and just figuring out who I am and learning what I've been through and reminding myself that I am me, this is my story, and I am going to build it. My story is on its way. So, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.